Welcome to Farming Aid. If you're serious about building a profitable farm that actually improves your land year after year, then you need to start thinking beyond traditional cattle choices. This video breaks down Regenerative Gold and reveals 3 powerful cattle breeds that don't just produce beef, they actively rebuild soil, increase pasture productivity, and reduce your long-term input costs. In today's farming reality where feed prices are rising and land degradation is a growing threat, choosing the right genetics can be the difference between surviving and scaling. These breeds are proven to accelerate soil regeneration, boost organic matter, and create resilient grazing systems that work with nature instead of against it. If you want healthier pastures, stronger animals, and a system that becomes more profitable over time, you're in the right place. Before we dive in, take a moment to support farmers who are working to restore the land. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with fellow producers who are ready to transition into regenerative agriculture. Your support helps spread practical knowledge, strengthens farming communities, and pushes forward a future where agriculture heals the soil instead of depleting it. One breed that consistently stands out in regenerative systems is the South Pole cattle. Developed specifically for grass-based production, South Poles are not just another composite breed. They are a carefully engineered animal designed to thrive in low-input environments while actively improving the land they graze. Their moderate frame size plays a critical role in soil health. Unlike larger, high-maintenance breeds that exert excessive pressure on the ground, South Pole cattle distribute their weight more evenly, reducing soil compaction. This allows water to infiltrate more effectively and encourages deeper root growth in pasture plants. Over time, this creates a feedback loop where healthier plants support better grazing, and better grazing continues to improve soil structure. What makes South Pole cattle particularly effective in regenerative systems is their grazing behavior. They are highly efficient foragers, capable of consuming a wide variety of plant species without overgrazing any single area. This promotes biodiversity in the pasture, which is a key driver of soil regeneration. Diverse plant communities contribute different root structures, organic matter inputs, and microbial interactions, all of which enrich the soil. As South Pole cattle move through a paddock, they trample plant material into the ground, creating a natural mulch layer that protects the soil surface. This mulch reduces evaporation, moderates soil temperature, and feeds soil microbes as it decomposes. The result is a living soil system that becomes more fertile with each grazing cycle. Another critical factor is manure distribution. South Pole cattle tend to spread their manure more evenly across the landscape, especially when managed under rotational grazing systems. This uniform nutrient distribution eliminates the need for synthetic fertilizers while boosting microbial activity in the soil. The microbes break down organic matter into plant-available nutrients, effectively turning waste into a powerful fertility engine. Over time, producers often observe a dramatic increase in soil organic matter, which is one of the most reliable indicators of regenerative success. Higher organic matter levels improve water retention, meaning pastures remain productive even during dry periods. Equally important is the breed's adaptability. South Pole cattle are known for their heat tolerance and resilience, which allows them to maintain consistent grazing pressure without stressing the ecosystem. Stressed animals tend to overgraze or underperform, both of which can disrupt regenerative processes. By contrast, South Poles maintain a steady, balanced interaction with the land. Their calm temperament also makes them easier to manage in intensive grazing systems, where frequent movement is essential for maximizing soil recovery. This combination of biological efficiency and behavioral compatibility makes South Pole cattle one of the fastest soil-building breeds available today. Moving deeper into the regenerative landscape, another breed that demonstrates remarkable soil-building capacity is the Highland Cattle. At first glance, Highland cattle might seem like an unconventional choice due to their rugged appearance and slower growth rates compared to commercial beef breeds. However, this perception overlooks their extraordinary ecological value. Highland cattle are uniquely adapted to harsh environments, and this adaptability translates directly into regenerative potential. They are capable of thriving on marginal land where other breeds would struggle, and in doing so, they initiate a process of ecological restoration that can transform even the most degraded soils. One of the defining characteristics of Highland cattle is their ability to graze coarse, fibrous vegetation that many other breeds avoid. This includes invasive species, woody plants, and low-quality forage. By consuming these plants, Highland cattle help reset the ecological balance of a pasture, allowing more desirable species to emerge. This natural vegetation management reduces the need for mechanical or chemical interventions, making the system more sustainable and cost-effective. As these cattle graze and trample the land, they break up plant residues and incorporate them into the soil, accelerating the decomposition process and enhancing nutrient cycling. Highland cattle also play a crucial role in improving soil structure. Their lighter frame and wide hooves minimize compaction while still providing enough disturbance to stimulate soil activity. This balance is essential in regenerative systems, where the goal is to mimic natural processes rather than impose artificial ones. The disturbance created by Highland cattle encourages seed-to-soil contact, which promotes the germination of a wider range of plant species. Increased plant diversity leads to more robust root systems, which in turn stabilize the soil and improve its ability to retain water and nutrients. Another important aspect of Highland cattle is their impact on soil biology. Their manure is rich in organic matter and supports a diverse community of soil microorganisms. These microorganisms are the engine of soil regeneration, breaking down organic inputs and releasing nutrients in forms that plants can use. As microbial populations grow, they create a more resilient soil ecosystem that can withstand environmental stress. This resilience is particularly valuable in regions that experience extreme weather conditions, as it ensures that the land remains productive even under challenging circumstances. Highland cattle also contribute to carbon sequestration, which is a key goal of regenerative agriculture. By promoting deep-rooted plant growth and increasing soil organic matter, they help capture and store carbon in the soil. This not only improves soil fertility, but also plays a role in mitigating climate change. Producers who adopt Highland cattle often find that their land becomes more productive over time, even without the use of synthetic inputs. This is the essence of regenerative gold, a system that generates both ecological and economic returns. The third breed that stands out in the context of rapid soil regeneration is the Red Devon cattle. Known for their efficiency on grass and their ability to convert forage into high-quality beef, Red Devons are a powerful ally in building healthy soils. Their grazing patterns are particularly well-suited to regenerative systems, as they tend to graze evenly and avoid selective feeding. This ensures that all areas of a pasture receive consistent grazing pressure, which prevents the dominance of certain plant species and encourages a more balanced ecosystem. Red Devon cattle are also highly efficient at converting forage into manure, which is a critical component of soil fertility. Their digestive systems are well adapted to grass-based diets, allowing them to extract maximum nutrition from the forage they consume. This efficiency translates into manure that is rich in nutrients and organic matter, providing a steady input for soil microbes. As microbial activity increases, so does the rate of nutrient cycling, creating a self-sustaining system that requires minimal external inputs. One of the most significant advantages of Red Devon cattle is their ability to thrive in rotational grazing systems. These systems involve moving cattle frequently between paddocks, allowing each area of pasture to rest and recover before being grazed again. Red Devons adapt well to this management style, maintaining consistent performance while contributing to soil regeneration. The rest periods allow plants to rebuild their root systems and store energy, which leads to stronger, more resilient pastures. Over time, this results in increased forage production and improved soil health. Red Devon cattle also play a role in enhancing soil water dynamics. Their grazing and trampling actions help create a porous soil structure that allows water to infiltrate more easily. This reduces runoff and erosion, ensuring that more water is retained in the soil. Improved water retention supports plant growth and reduces the need for irrigation, making the system more sustainable. In regions where water availability is a limiting factor, this advantage can make a significant difference in overall productivity. Another key factor is the breed's genetic stability and adaptability. Red Devon cattle have been selected for their ability to perform in a variety of environments, which makes them a reliable choice for regenerative systems. They maintain good body condition on pasture alone, reducing the need for supplemental feeding. This aligns with the principles of regenerative agriculture, which emphasize the use of natural processes over external inputs. By relying on the land to provide for the cattle, producers can create a closed-loop system that is both efficient and resilient. As these three breeds demonstrate, the choice of cattle can have a profound impact on the speed and effectiveness of soil regeneration. South Pole cattle bring precision and efficiency to grass-based systems, creating conditions that allow soil health to improve rapidly. Highland cattle offer a rugged, restorative approach, transforming marginal land into productive ecosystems. Red Devon cattle provide consistency and balance, supporting long-term soil fertility through efficient grazing and nutrient cycling. Each breed contributes to the concept of regenerative gold in its own way, but all share a common trait. They work with nature rather than against it. The broader implication of this approach is that livestock can be a solution rather than a problem. When managed correctly and paired with the right genetics, cattle become powerful tools for ecological restoration. They rebuild soil, increase biodiversity, and create systems that are both productive and sustainable. This represents a fundamental shift in how we think about agriculture, moving away from extractive practices and toward regenerative ones. For producers, the opportunity is clear. By selecting breeds that are aligned with regenerative principles, they can accelerate the transition to healthier soils and more resilient operations. The benefits extend beyond the farm, contributing to improved water quality, increased carbon sequestration, and a more stable food system. This is not just about raising cattle. It is about rebuilding the foundation of agriculture itself. As we wrap this up, one thing should be clear. Regenerative success is not just about grazing techniques or pasture rotation. It starts with the animals you choose to put on your land. The right cattle do more than produce meat. They rebuild soil, restore ecosystems, and create a system that becomes more productive with time instead of less. That's the real meaning behind regenerative gold. It is not a shortcut or a trend. It is a long-term strategy built on biology, efficiency, and smart breed selection. The three breeds we explored are not just alternatives. They are tools for transformation. They help you grow more grass, hold more water in your soil, reduce your dependence on expensive inputs, and ultimately increase your profitability in a sustainable way. When your soil improves, everything else follows. Your pastures become more resilient, your animals perform better, and your farm starts working with nature instead of constantly fighting against it. If this vision of farming resonates with you, now is the time to take action. Support regenerative agriculture by sharing this knowledge with other farmers, investing in better practices, and standing behind initiatives that help producers transition to soil-building systems. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment about your experience or the breeds you are considering. And most importantly, support farming aid programs and local efforts that empower farmers to restore their land. Because